The preliminary hearing for a man accused of killing 3 different police officers in Floyd County last month was canceled following the grand jury's decision to issue an indictment beforehand.
There in Kentucky, there are certain criteria, aggravators, that trigger the possibility of death penalty. Some of those include more than one victim, which you would at least potentially have here, and also death of a police officer. So it is eligible for consideration to seek death penalty, and we will consider that and go through the process that we always go through.
That's what was said following the cancellation of 49-year-old Lance Storz's preliminary hearing Monday afternoon. He was accused of murdering 3 police officers on June 30th and was scheduled to appear in court at 1:30 p.m. It was shortly after the hearing began that District Judge Eric Hall announced that the hearing was no longer necessary since the grand jury had already issued a 20-count indictment. Afterward, Floyd County Attorney Keith Bartley spoke on the matter, stating his thoughts on the death penalty.
With everything in me, believe that Mr. Storz is a case that has earned the death penalty. The impact not just on 3 people that he murdered, and make no doubt, there's no question about his guilt. He has admitted his guilt. There's no question about that. Not that there wasn't 200 witnesses there that are prepared, I'm sure, to testify to that regard, but Mr. Storz has admitted his guilt. So if you ask me, do I think the death penalty is appropriate from the perspective of not being the prosecutor in that case, I absolutely think the death penalty is appropriate.
It's all in our hands, this life of time that's given to us all. It is all in our hands, it is all in our hands.
Experienced heart specialists and subspecialists collaborating for the benefit of your care. Top 10% national hospital rankings for patient safety in heart attack and heart failure treatment. The technology and skill to perform extraordinary complex, minimally invasive cardiac, electrophysiology, interventional and structural heart surgeries. This is a Heart and Vascular Institute at Pikeville Medical Center.
It is all in our hands, it is all in our hands.
When it comes to your heart, place your care in our hands.
It is all in our hands.
Upon Bartley's comments, he mentions the death's impact on the community and law enforcement.
I don't know that this community ever fully recovers from that. My concern, in addition to just the family members that survived the people who have passed and the family members who have to deal with the healing of those who survived, is that I believe you will have somewhat of an exodus of people leaving the police community. And I believe that you will struggle to find people to step up to do those jobs in this area. And therefore, I think the impact may be forever. It certainly will be long term, I think, before we ever get back to, a police force that is fully staffed and capable and experienced. I mean, think about it. We lost 2 police officers that had 70 years experience between them. How do you ever replace that? I don't know that it's possible.
The date for Storz's arraignment is to be set Tuesday at 10:30 a.m. at the Floyd County Courthouse. Reporting from Prestonsburg, Kentucky for Mountaintop News, I'm Joel Cordial.